Welcome back, everyone. Another episode of Coffee with the Commish. Obviously, not the results we were hoping for yesterday. First time we've had a reverse sweep in this article in nearly 2 months. It is the first time that we've had that happen since we've been doing this on YouTube every single day. But like I always promise, I will be here, good results, bad results, every single day, sharing my process, sharing some insights. My best advice to everyone, don't panic. We've still been profitable 20 of the last 29 days, 12 of the last 19 days overall. The process is sound. The research was done. Guys didn't deliver. Nikola Vucevic just got caught in a very, very ugly game script. He had 10 boards through 3 quarters. Have no issues with that read. Chris Paul just didn't execute. And Kyle Kuzma, I just should know better at this point. That guy will never allow me to cash on him. So we'll be right back at it again today. I'm not going to let it get us down. We'll just dive right in. We got 3 more looks for Saturday's slate. So we can see 7 games on the docket today. We're going to skip this afternoon game for the purposes of this video just to make it accessible to as many people as possible. So the first spot we're going to target, we're going to go to the San Antonio-Utah game. We are going to target Jordan Clarkson over 4.5 assists. This is a number that I also like over 5.5. If you want to take the better number in this spot, you can get this at plus money. If you want to go take this over at PointsBet has it at plus 115. FanDuel has it at plus 118. Or you can go to Caesars, MGM, DraftKings, and grab it with the juice. Another strategy that I like to employ in situations like this, take a little bit of an investment at the 4.5, a little bit at the 5.5 if you believe that he can get to 6, which I do believe he can get to 6 in this matchup. And that way you're not fully committed to that high number. But if it does hit, then you end up paying a little bit less juice taking the split action there. The reason we like Clarkson, though, you can see the hit rate. It doesn't look great over the course of the entire season. If you take it by last 30, it looks even worse. Still not great over the last 10, but you can see these last 2 games that he has played both without Mike Conley and without Colin Sexton. He had 6 assists in both of these games. In both of these contests, he's had at least 10 potential assists, which we've talked about. You want that potential assist number to be roughly double of what you need from a guy in terms of actual assists. So if he's averaging 10 potential assists, he can more than likely get to 5, especially in a favorable matchup like this one. Clarkson averaging 11 potential assists across these last 2 games. So like his ability to get to 5 in this spot, especially we'll take a look here across the last month of action. San Antonio Spurs 26th in defensive efficiency. If you go take a look at opponent assists per game, they are 24th, pretty similar to the Oklahoma City Thunder 27th, who Clarkson just cleared this number against a couple of days ago. We'll look at court IQ as well. When you take Sexton and Conley off of the floor, Clarkson averaging 6.7 assists per 36 minutes of action this season. And if we go look back at how much has he been playing as of late, you can see his last 4 games, as many as 40 minutes he's been on the floor, as few as 34 minutes. So really stable floor here, especially after the trade deadline and Utah shipping some guys away. So this is a spot we really like with Clarkson, over 4.5 assists. Again, you can go grab the over 4.5 at a few different books, or you can go split that investment and go take over 5.5 at plus money a couple of different places. I do think he gets to both numbers today. Second spot we're going to take a look at today, we're going to go look at Markelle Fultz. We're going to take a look at his points and assists. We're going to go over 20.5. I grabbed this over at FanDuel earlier today. As you can see, again, not all that inspiring if you just take a quick look at his season-long hit charts. Even if you take a look at the last 30, it's well below 50%. But we've been having some success here as of late. 6 of his last 10 games, he's gone over this number, and you can see a couple of just really close near misses with exactly 20. Today, really like Fultz in a matchup against this Indiana Pacers team that has really, really been struggling defensively. We can go and we can take a look back across the last 30 days here, and we'll find the Indiana Pacers. They're 27th in defensive efficiency, and if you go look at their opponent assists per game, they have also not been very good, 29th in opponent assists per game. So you get that. You get a bad defense. You get a team that's allowing a lot of ball movement, a lot of assists. And then if we go look at Markelle Fultz, he's been averaging a lot of shot attempts. Second on the team during the month of February, averaging 13 field goal attempts per game. You can see routinely hitting over 15 points in this span. Only the 2 games in the month of February where he's gone under 15 points. And one of those games he had 14 in his last game against the Pistons. most important thing is here, he's shooting a lot of shots, and we've seen he's had as many as 9 assists in these spots. So playing at home, having the benefit of playing a bad defense, Markelle Fultz over 20.5 points plus assists. Like him to get to this number against a bad Indiana Pacers defense. Third spot we'll go to, we're just going to look at the points, and we are just going to go to Brandon Ingram. We're going to go over 24.5. This is a number as well that some books have already moved it to 25.5 at the time of me recording this video. Would still play it at 25.5, but you can see there's a little bit of benefit if you do take the -120 or the -125 at DraftKings and get it at 24.5, because he has landed exactly on 25 twice in this span. But entering play, 7 consecutive games that he's gone over this number. Brandon Ingram as well. So they're on the road tonight. They're at Madison Square Garden. But if you take a look, Brandon Ingram, very, very solid player away from home. This season, you can see he's actually averaging more points per game on the road than he is at home. This is something that we've seen consistently throughout the last couple years of his career as well. You can see last year about 2 points per game more on the road than at home, and held true the year before that as well, with slightly more on the road compared to playing in his home building. Since February started, Brandon Ingram been killing it, obviously averaging 30 points a game in this span. But the big thing here, and the reason that we really like this, even in a matchup that is not uber friendly against the New York Knicks, 21.9 shot attempts per game in this span. The only guy who's averaging more shot attempts per game since February 2nd, Damian Lillard, who we know is always granted the green light on a Portland Trailblazers team that really lacks talent. So getting Brandon Ingram here, ton of volume, playing the Knicks, who are on the second night of a back-to-back, and Brandon Ingram has just been killing it this season without Zion Williamson in the lineup. Very, very aggressive on the offensive end of the floor. We'll go to Court IQ as well here just to verify this, and we'll take a look at what he's been doing on a per 36-minute basis. And what we can see is averaging over 28 a game. So in this spot, Brandon Ingram to get over 24.5, especially against the New York Knicks defense that is on the second night of a back-to-back, having to travel from Washington back home for this contest. It's a spot that I do like a lot. So guys, just to recap, 3 plays taking a look at today. Jordan Clarkson over 4.5 assists. Wouldn't talk you off over 5.5 if you wanted to grab that at plus money. Markelle Fultz over 20.5 points plus assists. Grab that at -115 on FanDuel. And then Brandon Ingram over 24.5 points over at DraftKings. If the line does move by the time you get to watching this video, would probably still take it and maybe just cut your investment down by like a quarter of a unit or whatever standard process you have there. So 3 looks that we like a lot. Hopefully we'll be able to bounce back. Appreciate you guys always being here, investing in the content. Please like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Again, we'll be here rain or shine, good results and bad results every single day for the community. All right. Best of luck, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.